Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1416 of What You Up To Now. Fast imaginary friend put something on ice. Today we talked about putting something on ice for supersize your business. I put a unicorn on ice because that's all I had handy and close by that didn't really make sense, but made any sense to me whatsoever. Love this little ice cube angel. I don't know if you can see it. There's an angel in there, but I had it for ages. I can't remember where I got it now, but I know I've had it for a very long time. We used to have other things in them. I think there were some elves and some Santa Clauses and some snowmen or something. And this is the only one I seem to be able to find these days is the angel one, which is very fun, at least fun for me. Put unicorn on my stuff. Oh, fell off. Guess waxy soap doesn't stick to. It's a little candle holder that has wax in it, and I had it stuck on my ice cube. Who cares? Anyway, happy day 1416. Documenting the journey of what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business online and then back and forth. I've been doing a little bit of back and forth in 2020 and 2021 because I think that we need to bring a lot of things back to our local areas, back to America, back to our own personal control. We need to take personal responsibility and personal control for the things that impact us, including not giving up our personal power of thinking for ourselves, right? We need to think for ourselves. We need to make choices and decisions that are right for us and our family with respect to everything, with respect to COVID, with respect to politics, with respect to religion, with respect to beliefs, with respect to how we treat ourselves and other people. So today we were talking about putting something on ice. Now, when I hear put something on ice, it reminds me of like fish at a fish market or something like that, or at a farmer's market, or putting a project on hold, taking a break from a relationship, things like that. So we talked about that and how that ties to our business. And I contend that the one thing we should never put on ice is our own learning, personal growth and development, and becoming the best version of ourselves that we possibly can. I believe, and you might or might not believe that as well, that we should always be continually improving and growing and learning and becoming the best person we can be, showing up and always getting better. So I don't think we should ever put that on ice. I know we do, but for the most part, I believe that we should all be lifelong learners. I mean, you don't go to school, graduate from high school in 12th grade and say, oh, voila, I know it all. I'm ready to be a grown-up human being and contribute positively to the world. Maybe that's why it doesn't happen, is because too many people actually believe that to be true. So for supersize your business, we talked about putting something on hold. And do you need to put something on hold in order to supersize and grow your business? Sometimes I've been guilty of this in the past, of doing too many things and doing a little bit of a lot of different things, but not focusing in enough on the one business or thing that I want to grow and supersize. And because of that, I've had different businesses that have suffered. Huge lessons I needed to learn because of my lack of focus and concentration on one or two primary things. One is usually the thing we should be doing, is one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Now, I'm a huge believer in multitasking. Why? Because I believe without multitasking, if women couldn't multitask, the species would cease to exist, because we need to be able to do a lot of different things at once. We've got to be able to feed the kids, pay attention to the kids, still function ourselves, a lot of times work outside the home as well as inside the home, make sure everything's taken care of, manage all the different tasks, everybody's schedules. It's a huge undertaking. And I find it fascinating that most of the, there's no such thing as multitasking, comes from men. Why? Because men think linearly, women think globally, or in a bigger picture way. At least many of the women that I work with do. So putting something on ice. Do we need to put something on ice? Our Get Up and Go Challenge today, day 15. So we're right smack in the middle of our free 30-day Get Up and Go Challenge. And today was about, we started talking and using the SOAP framework with respect to relationships. What and how do we apply this framework to our relationships? We talked about all the different types of relationships that we could possibly have, and I'm sure we didn't talk about all of them, but we talked about some. We need to pick one, because we only can focus on one type of a relationship at a time as we go through the SOAP framework. So we want to have an example, a personal specific example that we can be going through. And our tool today was the imaginary friend tool. Now, I don't know anybody else that does the imaginary friend tool. There might be somebody out there, but I've used it for decades. Since I was in high school, I have used the imaginary friend tool. And so I shared that in the Get Up and Go challenge. If you're curious about that, you can go to the free Facebook Get Up and Go page or the free Facebook Get Up and Go challenge private group and join. And I don't believe in disappearing content. So the content from all 9, and now the 10th challenge is in guide. They're called guides, not units. Guide 14 is this 10th challenge, because we've got other content in there too that doesn't disappear. So you can always go in there and search, and you can search imaginary friend, and you'll have videos of all the times we've used the imaginary friend tool and examples of that. And I've applied it to relationships, finance, physical, but primarily relationships, because to me, imaginary friend fits really, really well with relationships. I thought about waiting and using the imaginary friend tool on our physical area and aspect of our life, and I thought, no, I like it with friends and relationships, so I'm going to keep imaginary friend with relationships, because friends are relationships, right? Our relationship with our imaginary friend could be one that we use the SOAP framework on. If we do or do not have an imaginary friend, we could create one, right? I digress. Our annual challenge today was about, it comes from an African proverb. Do you want to go far or do you want to go fast? If you want to go far, you go alone. If you want to go fast, you go with other people. You go together. And so I thought it was interesting in that it creates this false limitation on ourselves that we can either go far or we can go fast. If we want to go far, we have to go alone. If we want to go fast, we have to go with other people. And I think that that is absolutely true. I can't remember what that's called, what kind of an argument it is when it gives us 2 options and makes us think there's only 2 options, but a false dichotomy. Anyway, it's not this or that. It can be both. It could be neither. It could be, maybe you don't want to go far or fast. Maybe you don't want to go with other people. Maybe you just are an introvert and you want to go alone. But we create these false narratives for ourselves all the time. We give ourselves these false something dilemmas, limited dilemmas, or so, I can't remember what the words is. I know there's somebody's done a bunch of studies on this, and I've read about it, but I don't recall it right now. But we create these false dichotomies where we think it has to be this or that, and there's no other alternatives. The truth is, we always have unlimited options available to us. A lot of times we just can't see them because we put our beliefs around things, and we just don't see beyond our beliefs or our comfort zone. So that was our share today, as we were supposed to share what we do together with somebody else. And so that's good. But again, I don't think we can only go fast with other people. A lot of people can go really, really fast and faster than other people all by themselves. Everybody's different. Every situation is different. So those are the 3 pieces of content that I created today. Oh, Christmas is getting very, very close, and I'm starting to get nervous because I am so not ready. And so I'll probably be doing some holiday, Christmas, end of the year things today, as well as my usual working with customers and clients. So if I can help you in any way, please ask. This time of year gets really busy for everybody, but sometimes we want to get unstuck and we feel like we're stuck. There's never a reason to be stuck. We can talk ourselves into it. We can talk ourselves and convince ourselves based on our beliefs and our thoughts and our feelings that we're stuck and there's no way to get out of something, but there always is, no matter what the situation. So if you're feeling stuck or you don't know what to do, please ask. I might not know the answer, but I guarantee I can hook you up with somebody or something that will get you moving and get you unstuck. That's it. That's it for today. Go out, make it an amazing day. I will be with you tomorrow.